What's going on, everybody? My name is Caleb Shaw, and this is Reviews Like a Sure. Like a sure? Like a sir. That's what happens when you have a dyslexic brain. Today, we're going to be doing a Vape'n'Rate over the Sherman V2 RTA. This has been my daily for a long time. I absolutely love RTAs. I love certain sub-ohm tanks, but this is my go-to. A little bit of a story behind how I got it. Went into a vape shop one day. Was talking about possibly looking to pick up an RTA just because, why not? Guy said he had one. He said he had a Sherman. And I know that Shermans are very high end. So I was trying to see if he had any sort of authentication or anything like that. He had the container, looked right. Tank and all the parts looked right. But he didn't have a receipt or confirmation or anything like that. So I talked him down from the price he was at, or he was asking for. I was like, dude, you have no way of letting me know that this is real. So I talked him down to about midway between what he was asking and what a clone Sherman V2 would be priced at. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't know for a fact if this is a clone or not. Through my own research, everything looks legit, but that being said, I'm not going to bullshit you and say that it's 100% authentic. I don't know. It may very well be. I can't find any flaws in it to make it look like a clone, but let me know down in the comments if it indeed is. I'm not wanting to do clones. I want to do authentics, but as far as I can tell, this is an authentic Sherman V2. So, that out of the way, let's dive down below, and I'll show you the Sherman V2 RTA. All right, we are down close and personal with the Sherman V2. That's Sarah. And as you can tell,
wasn't in this last time.
Yeah, and as you can tell, it is very used. You got cracks here in the Altum tank. You got cracks along the bottom. Now, like I said, as I stated up top, I have no way of authenticating whether this is a authentic Sherman or a clone. As far as I can tell through my very extensive research, it is not a clone, it is an authentic. But if somebody can tell in the video whether it is authentic or not, please let me know down in the comments. All right, so we're gonna go over everything about it. The container was actually eaten by my dogs. I do have the extra short glass and the short chimney, but that holds a 2 ml capacity. This holds 4 or 5 if I'm not mistaken.
I'm pretty sure it's 5.
I'm pretty sure it's 5. So I use the bigger one. All right, comes with matching Altum drip tip. It is an authentic 810. Looks funky on anything else because of the way it bevels out, but
if
it
you'd like
is.
to see it on a Prince, you can.
But it is an authentic 810 or Grenady style. Shout out to Jay Hayes for trying to set the record straight.
Strawberry.
Random Strawberry for setting the record straight on where this style originated from. O-ring on the inside. It is a black O-ring. It is not worn out in the slightest.
I perfectly did that.
Nice. Don't show it.
I'm going to
Asylum.
show
No, babe.
it.
Asylum. Graved on, or laser etched in the top there. Threads are all smooth. This is cleaned recently, so it is dry. This is going to come with an O-ring. I find that it changes nothing about how tight the tolerances on this is. If you want to take the top off or if you want to flip it upside down, it will not leak regardless. Tiny ass fill holes.
Oh, you should show them the cool thing that you started doing with your drip tip. Because it was funny because it fit perfectly.
What?
Flip it over.
What?
No, flip the drip tip over. In the cap.
I've never done that.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Or was that with the other drip tip?
What other drip tip?
There was one that was like cone shaped. Is that not the cone shaped one?
No.
Okay, there's a cone shaped one that comes with it. If you flip it upside down, it fits perfectly in the 8-10 slot. So I thought that was pretty funny.
This is not easy to get undone, so pardon the weirdness of what I'm about to do. Stick that in there and screw the top cap off. Now, just for ease of use,
Hell yeah.
I have tightened the chimney down extremely tight in this top ring. These do come apart. Concave or something, everybody calls it conical, but I don't think that's the right name. Shape in the chimney. Really deep etching there on the barrel. Altum glass, like I said, mine's been cracking because of how much I use it. That goes on there. Here is the deck. Flathead screws, sadly, but they work. I'll show you all in just a sec, but I like to stuff these juice channels a lot more than most people do. And I'll explain why after I do it. Little bevel going up to let your lead just slide in. Clamp style. Nice amount of airflow. Airflow slots. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna put a build on it and I'll see y'all in just a sec once that's on. All right, here's my build. 3mm inner diameter, 8 wraps on a fused Clapton. Show you that she's glowing from the inside out. If it wants to actually work. There we go. And there's me. All right, let's get her wicked up. And that'll do me. As you can tell, I used a little more cotton than most people would, and I'll show you why in just a second. Juice I'm going to be using today is something I post on the Wicks and Coils page often. Loaded and glazed donuts. Absolutely amazing juice if you like something very sweet, but at the same time, mellow. I'm not sure if those two even go together, but...
It's nasty shit.
It's not nasty. Wet your wicks, wet your wicks.
I'm just saying, until Caleb, I'd never seen someone do coils like that. I think it's very bizarre. I don't do them like that, but whatever floats your boat, man.
Do coils like what?
Do your wicks like that.
Oh, where they're all sticking or wetting them down?
Yeah.
Makes it to where it's easier to get them in the channels.
What does pink champagne cupcakes taste like?
I don't know.
Sounds good.
Then you take it. Let's see if I can get this at a good angle. And you just... You want it to be tight. Like, tighter than you normally would. But at the same time, you don't want it to be absolutely full. I don't know how to describe that, but this tank, this RTA, has a tendency to leak if you're not careful. Even if you're using thicker juices, it took me quite a while to decide to start wicking it harder. See, it's filled up even down to there. Took me quite a while indeed. But the result is I don't get dry hits, but at the same time, I don't leak everywhere from not wicking tight enough. And that'll do me. All right, I'm gonna put her back up. I'm gonna put her back together, and I'll see you guys on top. All right, back on top with the Sherman V2. Y'all just saw me do a build for the first time on camera. I know it kind of sucked. I'll get better at it as time goes on, but first vape on that build, and let's see what we're going for here. I am at 60 watts. Don't know if you can see that, Probably not. I'm at 60 watts at a 0.34, sitting at 4.57 volts. Let's hit it. That's with the airports wide open. It's awesome, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I love this RTA. The airflow is perfect at a 3mm inner diameter on your coil, depending on how thick your wire is. But like I said, mine's a fuse Clapton with a dual core. It is perfect sitting at 3mm. No leaking because of the way that I wicked it. I showed y'all that down below. It's a great tank, guys. It does have its flaws. It is recessed at the top, so juice does sometimes get pushed out unless you wick it the way that I wicked it. It scratches really easy. That's why I don't polish it. I could polish it, just choose not to because I like the way that it looks and I don't care as much about scratches when it's not polished. The glass is cracking over time. It's not glass, it's Ultim. It's cracking over time, but when you have juice in there, you can't even see if there's any cracks or not. It's just a good vape, guys. Let me just... Vapor production's good, flavor's good. Chimney really reduces down toward the center. It's just a good vape. If I had to rate this against some other RTAs that I've had over time, this is the first review I've done on an RTA, but it is in my top favorites. I'm not going to give it a perfect score, obviously, because I plan to see about a couple other things in the future, a couple other good RTAs, but this is still going to get a 7.5 from me. It's got great flavor, easy to build on. It comes with enough stuff that you can shorten it down, which gives it a few extra points. Vapor production's good. It's overall just a great vape, guys. So that's been my review of the Sherman V2 RTA by Asylum Mods. We'll see you guys next time on another Vape'n'Rate.